Trust. A 2016 survey of 33,000 people in 28 countries discovered that 1 in 3 people don't trust their employer. Another similar survey found that about the same number of managers don't trust their employees. A casual glance at the world around you probably reveals that a lot of us have trust issues. Well, I'm going to make no attempt to tackle the very real societal problems with trust, but I do want to talk about trust in the local church and on ministry teams. First, let's define trust so we're all on the same page. Trust is not friendship, likability, or being nice. Although we really want all of those in our relationships, you can like someone and really enjoy hanging out with them and still not trust them to get the work done. Let me give you 2 definitions of trust. Denise Rousseau defines trust as a psychological state comprising the intention to accept vulnerability based upon positive expectations of the intentions or behavior of another. Let's go through that slowly. A psychological state. I would call that a mindset. In this case, a choice to believe. Intention to accept vulnerability. That's easy. My choice to believe may result in personal pain or hurt. I accept that and I still choose to believe. Positive expectation of the intentions or behavior. This is the crux of the matter. I choose to believe that your intentions are good. I accept that your words and actions may hurt me, but I choose to believe that you mean well. So let's rephrase our definition of trust. Trust is taking an emotional risk and choosing to believe in the good intentions of another. Listen to that. Trust is taking an emotional risk and choosing to believe in the good intentions of another. Now, that's not the only definition of trust that you could come up with. Try this one from a Bible dictionary. Trust is confidence, a reliance or resting of the mind on the integrity, veracity, justice, or friendship of another person. That sounds pretty similar to our definition, doesn't it? Confidence in the integrity of another person to try to do the right thing. Stephen Covey defines trust as a belief in who a person is combined with a belief in their abilities, a person's character and capability. He gives 4 useful components to think about in relation to trust. The first one is integrity. Being honest and having aligned values gives us a foundation for trust. The second one is intent. This is a person's agenda, their inner motivation. It calms our fears or it makes us suspicious. Third one is their capabilities. This is their talents, attitudes, skills, and knowledge. This gives us confidence that a person is able to do the job well. Fourth is results. This is a person's track record. They've done it before. We've seen it. In a church or on a ministry team, what we desire is vulnerability-based trust. If we are genuinely transparent and honest, we build a relationship that allows each of us to reach our full potential and provides all the support that we need to maintain spiritual and emotional health. Now, I know the very idea of vulnerability scares the life out of most of us, but people who trust each other can be comfortable being open about their fears, weaknesses, and failures. To be honest, what's the alternative? We hide our weaknesses. We try to hide our mistakes so that no one looks down on us. We avoid asking for or accepting help even when it's obvious that we could use it. We make assumptions, usually negative, about the intentions and motivations of others, without attempting to clarify them. We don't recognize other people's skills and abilities, and we fail to utilize each other's strengths. We hold grudges, and ultimately we find reasons to avoid spending time together. When we genuinely trust each other, we can be vulnerable and honestly say things like, "I was wrong. I need help, and I'm sorry." How do we get there? We have to be willing to take risk in our relationships without a guarantee of success. Someone has to be vulnerable first, not knowing if it will be reciprocated. Practically, what can we do to build trust? There are several things. First, be open. Be willing to step out and admit needs, mistakes, and fears. Let change start here and now with me. Be an active listener. Listen carefully before you speak. Assume the best and clarify before you answer. Respect everyone on your team, in your church, in your group. Lead by example in trust and respect. As a leader, take the hit. Take responsibility for every team failure. Make sure people are not blamed, but that problems are solved. Accept disagreement. False agreement is just as bad as fighting. An open discussion is the best way to solve a problem. Disagreement is not the enemy of trust. Trust allows for disagreement and seeks the best solution to every problem. Value everyone and give them freedom to fail and to learn from failure. Recognize that each person is unique and brings a special insight into the problems that we all face. Get to know each other personally. We need to share more than just work. Put in the effort to build a genuine friendship. Don't place blame, but work to find solutions to avoid similar problems in the future. Ultimately, a trusting relationship begins with me. You have to make the same determination. We all benefit from building better relationships, and we are better able to build each other up and make disciples without the baggage of suspicion and doubt polluting every issue. Now understand that I'm not saying that it's easy. What I am saying is that it's worth the effort. Until next time, run with horses.